Girl, it has been way too long, way too long. Girl, it has been way too long since I've came on here. And I've just yapped away with you guys. Yes, we got a new setup. Yes, we got a new vibe going on. I've just come to realize that, I'm just a yapper. And so, what about a yap session where I just talk about everything, right? Hey, if you're new here, I'm Ju. I am just a creator. I'm just the OG creator, okay? And it's taken me way too long to do any of this. So we're here now. But no, for real though, it's been a while since I've come on here. I've came on YouTube and I've missed it so much. Okay, so let's just catch up real quick. So I just had so much going on, guys. Like, I literally got sick, like, back to back. I caught COVID, and then I think I got sick again. And honestly, like, if there's one thing about me is, I don't even want to say it because I don't want to put it out there, but when I get sick, no, like, everything kind of goes downhill, and that it shouldn't be that way, but it feels like I need to completely recalibrate my whole entire life. My business really took a toll, and so many different areas that took a toll of my life. And then I had two major instances. One was more major than the other, but two things that happened and occurred within my business. And if for those of you who don't know, I'm a branding designer and a brand strategist, and I just help businesses with everything. And there was just two major things that happened that was just like, wow. I am reevaluating my whole life right now as a business owner. So that happened, and honestly, I was feeling super discouraged for a while and really struggling. Like, I really found myself struggling for a little bit. Naturally, who wants to create content? Who wants to record videos for YouTube when all of that is going on? So I kind of just stopped. I meant to start a video back up. It was supposed to be a brand shoot video, and I recorded super minimal content, but that day was just so chaotic. It was so chaotic that this is as much content that I got. Anyway, so I've been everywhere and nowhere all at the same time. And I don't know. I've been in a good place now recently. And so more than ever, why not come back on here? Hey, what's up? Why not come back on here and talk to you guys? But I wanted to be strategic this time and talk about this very topic. The truth about being a content creator and what I have learned thus far. One thing about me, which is so, like, girl, shut up, but one thing about me, I feel like I am one of the OG content creators, which is not really true, but it's just so funny because I've actually been making videos. I can remember making YouTube videos as far back as so long ago. Like, I think I made videos in like 4th grade, and I posted them, and I wish I still had that YouTube account that I could go back and look at those videos. And I think it was supposed to be a collab account with like 2 other girls, and we were called the 3 Purple Penguins. And I actually did post, like, I want to say like 3 videos. Don't know what happened to those. I probably deleted it because how embarrassing it was. But I tried again some point in high school. That didn't really work out. And then I remember my senior year, I remember this was a revolutionary moment a pivotal moment in where I'm at today. But one of my good friends, Maddie Mook, she started like this funny trend. You remember when Finstas were a thing? OMG. So that's where it all started. On Finsta, she made like a challenge where it was like, you know, the Vlogmas, you know, like that they do on YouTube. She did that for the Finsta, but like how it would work is you would nominate somebody and you would just make one vlog, just one vlog. But so she nominated me, or somebody nominated me, and I made one vlog, and everybody loved it. Like the editor in me like really popped off, and everybody was like, dude, like this is actually really good. And from there, I kept doing the Vlogmas, like day 1, day 2. And I think I did it for like a week. And I just loved it. And then I feel like that was a moment where I was like, wow, video editing. Like I freaking low-key snap at this, even though it wasn't really that good. But I was like, I really love this. Tried it again in college with some friends, which is, those videos are still up and you guys can go look at those. But I never really been consistent at it. And so here's what I've learned so far. Being a content creator is going to take time. And even now, I feel like this is the most consistent I have ever been in my whole entire life. It's still going to take time, and you have to be okay with it. But I seen a social media post today that really just stuck with me. But it said, what did it say? It said something about either you can be consistent. Hold up, I'm gonna go find it because ain't no way. So the post said, your business won't succeed overnight, but if you quit, it won't succeed at all. And not only is that relevant to business, like absolutely, especially as a business owner now, I'm learning so much, and it's really giving me the push that I need to be consistent, even in the area of content creation. But it goes for content creation as well, because that is so true. Like either you struggle with consistency, and you have to be okay with knowing that you're going to get like 10 views, 50 views, 100 views, 300 views. One of the most disappointing things is on TikTok, when you put so much work and effort into a TikTok video and it gets like 200 views. Over it. Or you could just quit and just not keep up with the consistency and just never know what happened. It's absolutely gonna take time. Like that is so inevitable. Like, and I feel like right now, as a business owner, as a content creator, I'm realizing that virality and becoming well known is not even like the goal. The goal is almost to connect and to educate, especially my business, to educate my followers, because like I need to be valuable to some extent. Like I just don't want to be like another pretty face on the internet that is just like, hey, I'm cute, I'm here, I'm a baddie, like what's good? Like, yes, that's worked for some girls, but I don't know. Unless you're really lucky, I don't know. It's really hard to just pop off. And so when you have been in the game and you've been trying and you're going through it, like you just need to know that it's going to take time. But so much comes out of that, like so much learning and so much growth. And I don't know. I think it's a beautiful thing. And yeah, it's going to take time. So even if you are somebody who's like, yo, like I really want to do this, it's something that I feel like it's on the inside of me, I can do, but I'm just so scared. Like, do it. Like, go for it. But you have to know that it's going to take time, and that's okay. And it's all a part of the process. It really is. The next thing I definitely want to talk about is you need to be willing to step out of your comfort zone. Is this comfortable for me? Absolutely not. I remember when I first okay, this is a crazy, I'm not gonna name drop, but there's a super famous YouTuber, super famous. He's from my hometown, and I hung out with him like, wow, like what? I was a senior in high school, and I expressed that I wanted to do YouTube videos or whatever, and he was like, wow, that's awesome. Like, you could do it, like, whatever, encouraging me. And why did this guy, he pulled out his vlog camera. I'm pretty sure it was a G7X. He pulled out his vlog camera and hit record. And I'm just sitting there like, what do I say? Absolutely, this is uncomfortable. It's so uncomfortable. Like, you literally feel like you're talking to nobody. Like, and with time goes on, like, I feel like I've gotten so much better. Thank you, Jesus, for my business, because if it wasn't for my business, I don't know. I was so terrified to even take speech classes in high school and college because absolutely not. Like, but it's something that you need to be willing to do. Like, I don't know. I also feel like it's a God thing. I think it's also like part of my calling and part of what God wants me to do. I know it's what God wants me to do, but you just need to do it. Like, if this is genuinely something you want to do, like, you just need to do it. And that's something that I had to learn. It's so uncomfortable. I'm still not at the point in my own business where, or even content creating, like, pulling out the camera in front of my friends and just talking like the way I am now is so strange. Like, no thanks. No thanks. But we're working on it. It's a work in progress, and that's okay. You just need to be willing to be uncomfortable. That's really what it is. The next thing that I am absolutely going to point out is having a strategy is so important. This is my business side coming out. You need to have a strategy for your business. No, but for real, like, yeah, like, even as a content creator, you need a strategy. Like, I've been dabbling into creating more content for my business, but that's even something that I want to touch on real quick. Like, I'm struggling still even to separate my business content from me content, Jew content. Like, it's just way too much content and strategizing that, like, my brain is gonna go crazy. But still, having a strategy is so important. Like, understanding your pillars, your niche. Like, I know that maybe sometimes my social media might not come across as that, but I do know how it operates, how it should go, and what it takes to build up the consistency, and like how to get the gears going and how to get your followers to know who you are, what you offer, and all that good stuff. It's just so hard to implement it for yourself when you're a business owner and you help people with that. But yeah, just having a strategy. Like, you have to absolutely write down your ideas, like, know what niche you're in, what niche you're working in. And also, back again to, it's going to take time, because you also have to learn what your audience finds valuable from you. So for example, like, something that I noticed about my own content is my curly hair videos do so well. And for so long, like, I've wanted to do fashion, I've wanted to do all these other things, but like, my hair videos do the best. Like, what the heck? You know, sometimes we have an idea of what we want to put out, but sometimes that's not what we should be putting out. And that sounds horrible to say, because we want what we want, and it's that way or the highway. But I don't know. I think if you want to be a content creator, you need to really be strategic and pay attention to, like, okay, this is what's working. I randomly put out a curly hair video and that did well. Let me stick to that and let me harness and leverage off of these types of videos so I can grow. And then when you grow from there, you can make other videos and implement and do other things. So that's something that I've learned. I used to go into making videos with absolutely no strategy, no idea what the heck I'm gonna say. Even this video, I had to strategize for it. I have notes. Like, that is so important. So if you want to be a content creator and you want to start, that's somewhere to start. There's gonna be so much trial and error, especially if you are not an editor, if you are not a designer. All these things play a big part. You don't need to be an editor or a designer to go viral and have your viral moment, or be a content creator, of course, all of these things come with, you know, over time, trial and error, like I'm talking about. But it is still going to take trial and error in the sense of finding your style and what works for you, even as far as like captioning. Like, oh my gosh, in my YouTube videos, if you guys look at my past like 3-4 videos, I have like 4 different intros. I have so many different intros because I'm just trial and erroring, going through the flow of like what is working for me and what is not, and what feels the most authentic to me. I feel like I try things, and in the moment it's cute and I'm like, yeah, like that's cute, like this could work. But then for the next video, I'm just like, this is not me. Like, I need to come up with something else. So there's that. But there's just so much trial and error in so many areas, and I feel like I'm talking about like mostly on the like video aspect, but even for like pictures, like, oh my gosh, like there's so much that goes into it. As you guys know, my husband, he is also a content creator and a dancer, and I help him out a lot with things, really almost everything, like 90% of it. But we struggle so much when we don't strategize our videos, or like we plan ahead, like even for pictures, like finding locations and all these things are so important. Like just being a content creator, there is so much behind the scenes work that I feel like people don't appreciate or value. And that's another really good point. Like, you have to be okay with working and not making any money, like at all. You're not gonna make money at first. And of course, you can work yourself up to doing collaborations and paid gigs and gifted collabs, whatever. But you have to genuinely, like, I've learned that you need to genuinely do it out of passion and love, because otherwise, if you're doing it for the wrong reasons, for money, for views, for virality, for to be famous, like, no, it's just not really going to work out the way that you think it's going to work out. So now I really, 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 really want to talk about imposter syndrome. Oh my gosh. Let's be real. Like, we are in such an oversaturated market. Instagram, especially like in the past like year, I feel so overwhelmed in the sense of like, dude, like there is so many trending audios and they go like this. I can't keep up. I will use a trending audio once for myself, and then I will hear it 10,000 more times on the feed, and then I'll hear it like one more time when I go to edit another video, and I'm like, ew, like that's old. But in reality, it probably dropped like 2 weeks ago. The truth is, like, we just live in such a microwaved society. Like, you need to be like so original. Like, I feel like if you just be you, that is where you'll just grow the most. Now, I'm not saying like don't use trending audios and don't do all these things, but you need to somehow stick out, and that could be very hard. And so imposter syndrome can be very daunting on us. I mean, like, let's be honest, everybody grabs inspiration from somewhere. The idea is to make it your own, but at the same time, even when you're making your own, a lot of the times it can feel like you're copying somebody, and then it's like, in retrospect, it's kind of like, damn, okay, well, I don't know, there's so much to it. Like, my brain is just doing swirly loops. There's one thing I could tell you is you're absolutely not alone. Like, I think everybody goes through it, but just don't let it get you in a funk, you know? Like, you're a good girl. Like, just, I feel like if you go back to the strategy and you start to come up with your own ideas, still take inspiration, still, you know, use the resources that are out there for us, but like, Let's go to the strategy. Let's plan. Let's strategize. Let's see what we can bring to the table that is different, you know? Let's be the trendsetters and not the followers. Let's be leaders and not the followers. There's that. Like, I don't know. I'm just sitting here yapping away. I feel like I need my own podcast, but this is good enough, honestly. I will say, though, I absolutely love what I do. And I feel like I always have to remind myself, like, I'm just me. My content is just going to be different from other people's. And if people like that and resonate with that, then awesome. If they don't, like, that's okay. But I'm not going to give up, and you shouldn't either. And yeah, I don't know. I just wanted to come on here and talk about all this stuff. And just get real with you guys. I want to do more videos like this, though. Talk about my wedding. I want to talk about my relationship with Christ. I don't know. I just want to do more videos like this, sit down videos. Because to be quite frank, not a lot goes on in my day-to-day life other than me being here working at my desk all day long. And I feel like that could kind of get boring, but I will keep up with the vlogs, you know, whenever something exciting is going on. But for now, I love the style of videos. I love this format, and I hope you do too. Make sure you guys like, comment. I don't know, talk to me. What is an area in content creation that you feel like you struggle with? What is something that you want to grow in, you want to excel in? I don't know. Just talk to me. Or just say hi. Just drop a comment. Like this video just to boost the engagement, and make sure you subscribe if you seem to be interested in my videos, or you resonate with my personality, or you just like what I have to say. And yeah, I'm so grateful. Thank you if you watched this video thus far. I hope you have a blessed day. All right, yeah, bye guys.